Happy New Year. So we've got the holidays over. We survived Christmas. We survived New Year's. And hopefully by now, you've got your New Year's resolutions or your goals, whatever you want to call them, set up for the upcoming year. And I hope that one of those is you want to get your family in a better position financially over 2024. And something that I have been harping on for, going on 4 years now is how important it is that you have multiple streams of passive income. And I've also talked to you about what exactly is passive income, because some opportunities at first glance, they look like passive income, but they're really not. You want to get as close to passive income as you possibly can. And what that means is while you're sleeping, I'm getting some feedback. Are y'all getting feedback on my Facebook Live? Drop me a note in the comments if you are. To me, it sounds like I'm getting a little bit of feedback. But anyways, passive income means that you don't have to physically work and do much to generate income off of the platform or whatever it is. And so I've been exploring and testing out a variety of platforms over the last couple of years. Some have worked, some have not, and I have learned quite a bit. But this year, I want to talk to you a little bit more about the word crowdfunding. What does that word mean to you when you hear it? Typically, what most folks think about is they think about the platform GoFundMe. When there's an emergency or something like that with a family member, perhaps a death or, tornadoes or something like that, friends and family will go on to that site called GoFundMe and set up an account, and folks can make donations to help that family out in their crisis or in their emergency. And those are gifts, okay? But folks, that's just one type of crowdfunding platform. Do you realize that there are platforms around the globe that you can actually fund OPDs? That's other people's dreams. And you can get rewards, you can get incentives, you can get prizes, you can get return on investments. There is a lot of different ways and things that you can do to earn income by simply funding other people's dreams. And that doesn't mean that you're just giving them that money and you don't get anything in return. A lot of times there's perks, like I said, incentives to help them get their business off the ground or to fund a project or something like that. Or maybe you can just get a piece of the action. One of the ones that you probably are most familiar with as far as products go is the Oculus, the virtual reality Oculus. Did you know that I believe that was Kickstarter. I believe that product was funded through Kickstarter, and it got the attention of Facebook, and now we have the metaverse. And everybody uses those Oculuses, those virtual reality headsets for that purpose. And so, when you're talking about crowdfunding, all that means is small sums of money is given by a lot of different people, so that when it's all collected together, it makes up a large amount of money, and you can help fund these different projects. These projects can be personal, they can be business, they can be creative. And, all one has to do is, if you've got a dream inside your heart for a product or something, and you don't have the money to get it off the ground or to fund it, or maybe you're just wanting to partner with people, or maybe you're wanting to do a little bit of market research, you can simply type up, it's a pitch. You type that up and you put it on one of these platforms, and the platforms does advertising and it attracts investors. And it doesn't have to be accredited investors, those with a lot of income, although a lot of accredited investors do go inside those platforms and take a look to see what's there, because you never know. But this is a way for everyday people just like you and I to go in and help fund other people's dreams and make money in the process. One of the ones that I really love, because I love real estate, is there's one called Ground Floor. And you can literally get into that thing for like $10. And what you're doing is you are funding investors who like to fix and flip properties, or they want to fix the property and get an equity out of it, pay the investors off, and keep it as like a rental property. But anyway, that's kind of like a niche. That one is specifically for real estate investors, and it's typically short term, less than a year. So there's all different kinds of platforms out there available that you can find one that fits your needs. How much? They can range from $10 all the way up to thousands. It just depends on the platform and what type of project that they have on their platforms. And so I just wanted to kind of give you a little bit of background on that, because in our group, which is called the Passive Income Generators, the one that I've been talking to you about for the last several years, we kind of are a hybrid between an investment club and crowdfunding. We kind of operate with similar characteristics. It's a private club, private group for folks who want to make passive income. We're interested in putting together small sums of money as we can afford it, and we fund these outside projects. And then when these projects, when and if, there's no guarantees of income, of course, but when and if those projects and platforms produce income, we split that between all those members who are participating in that project. It's been a lot of fun. We've learned a lot. And for 2024, we got some really exciting things on the horizon. So we're opened up right now for membership, and just wanted to let you guys know January is the time. And what we like to do is, I don't like to do a membership drive all year long, because that's not what we're about. We're more interested in finding projects and platforms to fund and make money, multiple streams of income. We want to build an empire of cash machines. So it's not about getting members per se. Of course, we need members so that we have access to cash. Makes sense? So I try and get that done early on in the year, towards the latter part of the year and the first quarter, and then we don't have to worry about that for the rest of the year. So if you would like to get involved in our Passive Income Generators group, the membership right now during this membership drive kickoff is $125 a year if, this is an if, you are able to provide 3 referrals. We have to keep the costs down low because there are expenses in keeping the platform going and all of that. If not, it's a different price. But anyways, we've got a lot of different opportunities. If you're interested, send me a message and I will let you know. Just to give you kind of an idea, we've got one that's really time sensitive right now, and this one is paying 10% a month for 90 days. If it goes over 90 days, it will be 15% a month. Now, this one has to be funded before January the 20th. There is a time deadline on that. So anybody that, wants to get in on that, you would need to join and get your money in prior to that date. And today is the 9th. So anyway, that's one that's kind of time sensitive. And we've got others. And if you're wondering, well, how much do these platforms, cost to get in? There's a variety of different options depending on your budget. And you don't have to participate in any of them. You can just come a member, come in and learn and see what we're doing. And you can do the same thing on your own, or you can choose to work with us as a group. For example, there's a $100 one, you've got a $500 one, a $1,000 one. You can add, subtract throughout the year, whatever it is. But anyways, we've got enough options that are affordable for anybody's budget. So again, just wanted to step on here today because I think there's a lot of misconceptions about crowdfunding. And a lot of people just think of it's like, oh my gosh, it's like GoFundMe. You're out here begging for money and, that's not what you're about. But no, some you can get equity in a business. Some you can get stock. Some are actual partnerships. Some are just like the revenue sharing royalty rewards program, which is how we do it in our group. For example, 80% of every dollar is distributed out to our members. that's how we do it. You know, not everybody's going to work that way, but we want the bookkeeping to be easy. We also want the math to be easy, so anybody coming in can totally understand what's going on. But anyways, again, just wanted to say Happy New Year to y'all, let you know Passive Income Generators membership is open right now, $125 US dollars per year right now. And then you can participate in any of our projects throughout the year. So this is Nancy Gaskin, sowing seeds of financial hope and entrepreneurial opportunity in communities around the globe. I hope you'll come join us this year and learn how to build an empire of passive income machines so that you can get yourself into a better financial position over the next couple of years.